Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Mile High. Here's a return from the 7. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Hey, kill!
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, my son!
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That's cut at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, my son! Hey!
Shotgun snap to Nix. Here's him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone...
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Harvey. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hold on, son. Ready. Kill, 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 kill.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Ready. Right here, right.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers face a 4-point deficit. Christian Watson with the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's Nix. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. My name is
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it, 2nd and 4. Nick's off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready. 180. Away.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Bombers. Ready.
Nick's looking to throw. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Kill. Hold on, set.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nick's. Completed over the middle. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180.
Nick's now to throw. Has it at the 7. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hold on, set.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in block, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Captain. 5-9.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw left side to Watson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mile High in just a moment. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Trucks a defender. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Right in right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Almost set. Bombers. Ready.
Throwing here, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. He's got Watson. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches.
43-yard line.
Herbert now. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Trying with Hampton. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. Into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers, those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. As this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he takes it down to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see. First it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down now. Ball at the 33. He'll work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Throwing from the gun here. Into traffic. Complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Set. Hey, ram. What is it?
To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Len McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. Keeps away from one. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Goes to the hurry up here.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Nick's on 3rd down. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Zone read, a give to Harris. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Herbert back to throw. On the move, headed right. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 31 yards. And the Chargers.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He rolls to his right. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Line. Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A 3rd down, Ronald Harris. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Hey, go Lions.
Los Angeles.
Hey, Opie. Set.
Going right this time with Hampton. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Hampton on second. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, run! Ready, run! Kappa.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Back to Hampton. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They snap it to Herbert. Finds a man right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hold on, set.
They run the counter with Dobbins. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Nice vision to see some room up the middle there. He nets him 9. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos facing a 15-point deficit. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Captain. Oh, my son!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Bombers.
From the red zone on 1st. Brings it in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going with a screen to Hampton. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here he is to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, you